Fire ants, fire ants. They're everywhere. Welcome to the South. Man. It's like Mount Everest. The Mount Everest of fire ant hills. Right on our raised bed. Morning, everybody. We are headed out to the garden, or one area of our garden. I guess you could say our okra patch. It's not really the garden. I'm here at the okra patch right now because we're letting our okra bolt. Okay, so this, and it doesn't look like much, this is our little okra patch, and man, this has served us well this year, but we're letting the okra bolt. I mean, look at how big these are. These things are probably 7 inches long, and some of them are getting even bigger. We're letting these bolt, and I'm pretty curious about how it's going to wind up going. The process of bolting is something that plants do naturally anyway. A lot of times you hear about bolting being a problem for gardeners because you've got plants in the middle of the summer. It gets so hot they go into survival mode and they start to bolt. And what that means is they're I guess the reason it's called bolting is because it's like it's running away. The growth is like it's running away. And all of the plant's energy is diverted from leaf production into seed and flower production. And that's what we're encouraging our okra plants to do now, because we want to harvest the seeds and we want to save those for next year. And our okra, as you could see, it was getting kind of spindly anyway. So it had pretty much played out. But it was still producing a little fruit, so we want to leave that fruit on the plant and let it just grow. And as it grows and gets bigger, it tricks the plant into believing that, hey, we're in survival mode again, and we need to be in seed production. And so it draws all the energy away from new leaf production and from growth production, and it goes into seed, and in the case of okra, it goes into seed pod production. And so these seed pods are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, a lot bigger. And eventually we'll leave these on the plants for a few weeks, and we'll let them just dry out. And they'll get dry, and then when we pick them and crack them open, the seeds will basically be pretty dry anyway, and then we'll just let those air dry for another day or so and then save them for next year. It's a pretty easy process, but it requires a little patience because, you know, you see the okra out here doing its thing, and there's not really much you can do about it. It's an interesting process, though. And could we harvest these now and go ahead and collect the seeds? Yes, we could do it at any time. It would just be a lot less convenient if we did it now. So we want to let these get as big as possible, produce as many seeds as possible, and let them dry out naturally as much as possible. And then we'll harvest those, and then the process will be pretty easy. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot of naturally protective goop, or like this gel, this membrane-ish type gel stuff that is there naturally to protect the seed and to keep them viable and moist. And so anyway, we want that to go away, and we don't want to have to put in the elbow grease to wash it away. So it's doing its thing, and we are bolting. So that's it. I just wanted to share that with y'all as I'm stepping out here in the fire ants. Anyway, if you got any questions about bolting, or if you've got any information you want to share with us, hey, I say all the time, I'm learning as I go, so I'm kind of a novice at this anyway. So let us know what you got, and I'm sure it'll help us. So, Bolting Okra, here we go. Y'all have a good day. See ya.